Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining in and being a part of this evening. On behalf of TCS iON, Jyoti Joshi, welcome you all to a very special Jobinar today that we call Job Connect. For those who are joining us for the first time, let's first understand what is a Jobinar. So TCS iON Jobinar is a program that we've started this year itself, and this is to reach out to you all, and to be able to talk to you about what's happening in the industry and what's happening in the job world. We have named it as a Jobinar. Of course, it's a webinar with an intent to make sure you understand the job opportunities in various key career streams. Every second and fourth Thursday of the month, we hold such Jobinars, and we hope we are able to add value to you in your search of a bright and rewarding career. So now let's talk about what is Job Connect. So Job Connect is basically a new series that we have for all job seekers like you who are eager to explore new opportunities. This series is specially designed to highlight exciting job openings in the corporates across India, and to provide valuable insight into what are these companies looking at and expecting you to have before you apply for these jobs. So join us in our third session today, where we take a significant step together for your advanced career. Right? So let's go further and see first. So, before we go ahead, I want to give you a little bit of an overview of what TCS iON is. We represent TCS iON, which is a strategic business unit of TCS. We have, we're working with over about 3,000 plus companies for their fresher hiring through various assessment programs like the National Qualifier Test on our job listing platform. Now, these corporates have they are from various fields. They're from IT, non-IT. Even in IT, they are looking at software engineers, developers, data analysts, Python developers, cloud engineers, and so on and so forth. And for non-IT positions, there are a lot of people who are looking for positions in sales, business development, and various other such positions through our job listing platform. In fact, we have close to about 1 lakh candidate, we placed across 1 lakh candidate across all employers through our TCS job listing platform. Candidates who enroll for these NQT get direct access to these postings that are there. This platform provides job opportunities from various corporates, and they recognize TCS iON NQT scores for their recruitment process. Unlike other job platforms, this is absolutely free of charge for all people who enroll themselves on the job listing platform. This means today you have everyone who has an equal chance to get a job. Today, in this Job Connect, we are going to open this up to all of you with various such job opportunities. But before that, we have someone very special joining us today. Let me introduce our speaker. We have Mr. Srinivas, who's joining us with 25 years of expertise in talent acquisition, people management, and leadership development across IT, customer service sector. He has significantly impacted high volume recruitment and internal growth of his organization. In fact, he has built encouraging excellence platform for his company at Glow Touch, hiring over 9,000 employees and scaling the company to about 2,500 plus staff. So please join me in welcoming today Mr. Srinivas. Sir, welcome you today to this session of Job Connect.
Thank you so much. I think, very big platform. I got a great opportunity to, attend and try to address this crowd as well as connect with TCS iON. This is an amazing opportunity for me. Really thankful to you.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. I want to come to you, Mr. Srinivas, to start with some of the very pertinent questions that are there from the point of view of hiring freshers, which are there. So I wanted to know, sir, what are some of the challenges that the corporates are facing when, they're looking for hiring freshers?
The challenge comes in basically with the freshers is, they are into a confusive mind. Why I say this basically, so they look for, company A, they got the offer, and they think about company maybe B is really good, and sometimes they think about company C may be excellent, and one of his friend and come and tell about, company D is very good company, so that's the way creating confusion themselves actually see what they need to have. So it's their decision actually basically to make a decision. Hey, I need to go for particular job which they decided. My piece of advice to all these freshers actually related who are all maybe in a 0 to 2 years range of, even the final year students also, I should have three preferences in the job. Mine maybe if my coding is really good, I'm an engineering background, coding is really good, I'm a logical thinker, mathematical calculations are really good, then I need to think about my first preference should go to as a software developer, my coding skills are very relevant. If my coding skills, you mean to say mathematically I'm okay, but my logical thinkings are also a little bit okay, but my communication, English communication is really good. I need to think about basically going on the customer service side. Technically, how can I handle the situation whenever it comes into my table? Though I am an engineer, these two skills are actually a little weak for me. I need to think about, hey, what would be my first preference other than these two? It may be testing based on some trainings, I can go something. That's the way they need to think about it.
Right.
If they fix in their confusion mind to the decision-making mind, they are the one who get the success first in the life.
Right. Oh, that's really good, sir. In fact, sir, again, linked to this, like you said, these are some of the problems that you face. I also wanted at this time to understand, sir, where do you go and hire freshers? So what are some of the ways that you hire freshers for your organization that's there?
Great question. Great question. There are a lot of opportunities, but we connected with the TCS iON almost like a 2.5 to 3 years now. Our relationship with the TCS iON is amazing, and the result is also amazing. Though we are established our organization in the Tier 2 city like Mangalore as well as in the Mysore, we have the presence now. Mangalore has got 2,500 people, and Mysore has got another 500 more. So overall, in a global wise, we are 6,500 people company now. But in these two cities, based on the TCS iON, we got number of employees are added to our population, so it has grown pretty well contributor. Other than TCS iON, we directly visit certain colleges in the local presence, and we do go for a different job fair related, as well as we are there with kind of a portals related certain time we try to work out with. But majorly out of these 2-3 things, we have the pool of people who are localized. They refer their friends, they relate to our organization.
Right.
Salute to the TCS iON, definitely. So they are the major contributor in our hiring for the freshers.
Oh, great. So it's nice to know that TCS iON and Glotouch has been partnering for so long for this. In fact, so I think it's the apt time for us to discuss the opportunity that we've been telling everyone. So while we're going to do the rest of the opportunities a little time later, I thought it would be appropriate right here to bring forward some of the jobs that Glotouch itself has done. Right? Can you do that?
I can explain it. Actually, it's a great opportunity for me to address more than, I think nearly 1,000 people are logged in.
Right.
First of all, thanks a lot to the TCS iON team, which they make other job aspirants to log into this particular portal in a very quick way, actually. Really appreciate. Glotouch is a technology company. We have close to, 3 lines of business now. One is about software development related. Second one is software services related. Third one is basically just moving into the kind of product based related on the AI based product related things. We are just trying to working it out AI based, but other two things are actually we are in the services from the last 22 years now. 2002 we started as a company, and we have the software wing and technical support wing and related things. We do hire the people currently basically on the requirement to who can serve our customers, all our international customers. Our revenues, our customers 99% are international. There's a great opportunity for the freshers to interact with international customers, which GlowTouch creates.
Great, sir. In
So,
fact, sir, I just wanted to quickly put it up for all the people who are listening to us. Audience, today we are opening about 150 openings from GlowTouch as website troubleshooting engineer. That is there. They're looking for 150 positions across Mangalore, Mysore. The CTC is up to 5 lakh. Great opportunity. Go ahead, scan this. Go ahead, apply. You've already heard Mr. Srinivas talking about the opportunity that is bringing this, the international exposure that's going to get you. The best part is if you're a BE, BTech, BCA, MCA, BSc, MSc, you're good with English, go ahead and apply. These are the positions that are open to you. Go ahead and apply this.
I'll take Jyoti 1 minute to basically Mangalore and Mysore are very nice cities. Good
Right,
to stay.
sir.
You will have the work-life balance, and both are actually nature lovers. Definitely, you love it. Mangalore has the good beach one side, other side actually naturally there's a Western Ghats, and Mysore city is built by Maharaja, and very beautiful city, and it is one of the clean city which is ranked actually one of the top 5 in India from the last 5 years.
Great.
Right? And you get a kind of a coming out of metro something. Definitely you love to drive here, you love to enjoy the food, you love to stay with work-life balance. Amazing. Just take another 30 seconds. So I used to work in Bangalore. Then I moved to Mangalore only because of pollution in the metros. So not to blame metro cities, but pollutions are pretty high. And now in the Mangalore, the money which I spent for doctors reduced comparatively when I used to spend, I was in Bangalore. Right? Almost like
Absolutely.
30-35% reduced.
I can
Two
understand,
advantage.
sir. I can
Yeah.
understand, but this opportunity itself is so good with about up to 5 lakh CTC. And chances of getting hired, considering it's 150 positions that are there, open to, like you posted, BE, BTech, BSc, BCA, MCA. So all the audience that are a part of this, please go ahead and apply, scan it and go ahead and apply.
See the point your learnings actually there that will make you to be kind of your techno person. I repeatedly say that will make you to be the techno person, not simple, kind of a this thing. This will make you to understand more technology side. That's very important actually for the engineers as well as MCA, BCA people.
Fantastic. For all people who are asking, what if I am not a BCA, MCA, BTech, hold on. We have lots of openings coming your way. But this is specially calling out for 150 positions by Glowtech Technologies Private Limited for Mangalore as well as Mysore for website troubleshooting engineer. I hope you've all been able to scan this across that is there. There is multiple opportunities coming, but I think this is absolutely fantastic opportunity for any fresher who's looking at starting their business, this career into technology-based programs or jobs which are there. All right. So let's go ahead, sir. Sir, I come back to you because there is a lot that we have packed for our audience today. It's in true sense a job connect. So while we are talking about this and while we are talking about how the job listing platform is going to help everyone, we also want to handhold the audience to take them through what this job listing platform is and how they can apply for these jobs. So and today we have with us, we're going to be talking about this TCS iON platform, job listing platform. So like I said, we have Mr. Manoj Kumar, who's a part of the TCS iON placement team. So very especially for all people who are looking for a job, paying through their noses through various other portals. I just want to put it across again here. This is an absolutely free of cost portal available with jobs all across. So please go ahead and apply. Go through it. Keep on coming back to it because we keep on adding new jobs on a daily basis. So please go ahead and apply. Everyone who's taken up NQT, these are the opportunities for you to go and apply. People who are, sharing their percentages here, which are there. I hope all of you have seen that you need to update your rich profile for your profile to be picked up by any corporate, because we have Mr. Srinivas here. He will tell you that unless your profile has basic information that is there that Mr. Manoj talked about, your profile will not even be screened. So in order to even just get your profile screened, make sure you have all the information that is put up across there. In fact, for people who are putting it across here saying that we are not getting job calls, we are not getting, I am urging all of you, go ahead and apply. It's free of cost for you to go and search for the job that you want to, where you fit in, where your profile, the job descriptions are given on the website. Go ahead and apply there. Right?
Shall I take 1 minute actually, Jyoti?
Yes, please go ahead, sir.
Okay, a good message actually from Jyoti to all of you. My thought is here. So basically, when you apply the job, please read your resume properly once. Maybe start with your name on the top, maybe your declaration from the bottom. So you have to read carefully. If you mention about in your resume kind of hey, I have the competency called hard working. If my interviewer asks you what is hard working, you should be able to explain with possible sample examples. If you say I am a good leadership skills, I am carrying something. So what is that leadership skills? Are you a good communicator? Are you a convincing skills? Or are you kind of, okay, I can, the critical situation comes in, I can build up my things. Actually, hey, this is a solution for this. Critical thinker. These are all very important to mention in the CV, but you need to demonstrate in your discussion. This is all available actually everywhere in your social media platform now. You have the great opportunity to make sure that whatever you mention, please read it carefully in your CV, and when the discussion comes in, try to explain with right examples. Thank you, Jyoti.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Srinath. Thank you so much. In fact, before we move to our next question, I have just one line for all those people who are writing saying that I'm not able to update my NQT scores which are there. It's an automatic. Please make sure you're logging in from the same email address that you have used to write your NQT. Otherwise, it will not match. That's the first thing. Second, if you have just given the NQT score, NQT exam, it's not going to happen immediately. Even if you're not able to get it, if it's not showing on your profile, during this session, by the end of it, there will be an email address that is there for all your queries. Please post it in that. We will be taking that up for your benefit. So don't worry about it. Your scores are not going anywhere that are there. And we have people who are hiring live here in front of you, who are, there to tell you that, yes, we go ahead and hire. So please go ahead and update your profile. Great. So I am saying it's an opportunity. It's available to you. Go ahead, explore, use this. It's an avenue for you. And for people who are on our platform, we keep on doing such kind of job connects at least once a month. So be a part of it. That is there. So if you permit me, now that I have 98% of people who are willing or looking for a job, I want to open up some opportunities for them, sir.
Please go ahead. I think that's important actually. So, I think we may not be hire all the 1,000 people. At least we may hire about 50, 60 out of the what people applied to us. But remaining also should have the different opportunity available in the market. They should explore actually. My only piece of suggestion before they go right. So once you apply something, don't stop yourself. If you apply for 100 companies, definitely 10 interviews you get it. 90s may not respond, or 90s may not be. You may not be fit into 90s. So there are chances actually. So don't stop applying. I applied to the TCS iON or something. Don't stop it. Continue doing it actually.
In fact, sir, you're right. Sorry. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. It's a kind of, morning you have the breakfast, you stop eating for next 24 hours? Definitely no. You continuously eat lunch, in between snacks, in between tea, in between dinner. So that's the activity it is. Till you get the right job, continue applying. Please go ahead.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, sir, I just wanted to, reiterate some of the things which are there. We have a mixed audience: people who have taken NQT, people who have not taken NQT, people who have, people who are from IT background, people who are not from IT background. So we have a mixed kind of a bag today. We have. Jobs which are ranging from 3 lakh to 11 lakhs, which are there. We have a good mix of IT and non-IT. We have a mix of pan-India positions and regional positions. We have some where not much of coding is needed. So, but I would still urge for people to take up the NQT, because that gives a baseline to every corporate to understand what is the basic minimum understanding that this person comes with, the cognitive understanding that is there, that is anyways required for any job that they hire for. So like Manoj was talking about, our next NQT is on 27th, last date to apply is 15th. So please go ahead and register for those. Come back there. Like I said, we post these jobs on a daily basis. As of today, we have over about 11,000 vacancies that are available. We are looking at today itself, we're going to be talking about some 1,000 plus. So let's go ahead and start. For all people, let's start with the first company, which is Tirumular Software. They're looking for artificial intelligence researchers, people who are bachelors of education in AI, B.Ed in AI, or a BSc, BE can apply for. They're looking for 50 positions based out of Chennai. And up to about 6 lakhs is their salary packet that they're looking for. AI is what they're asking for as a specialization in your BTech, in your BSc, in your MSc. So please go ahead and apply for this job. Scan it. There is a link pasted in the chat for you. For those people who are not able to scan and want to use that, go ahead and click on that link and apply for the job. I'm going to hold on to this slide for another minute so that all people who want to scan can scan. You want to read, go ahead and read about it. Again, reiterating, they're looking for 50 positions based out of Chennai for an artificial intelligence researcher. Tirumula Software Private Limited. Okay, can we go to the next one, please? We have international sales specialists looking for, freshers by Codeyoung. It's a Bangalore position for 100 people to be hired. And the CTC is up to about 7.5 lakhs. They're looking for any bachelor's or master's because it's in sales. All people who are asking, I'm an MBA, I'm a BC, I'm a BCom, I'm an MCom, please go ahead and apply. But what they're looking at is excellent communication skills, listening skills, as, Sir was talking about. Communication is both. What is important here is they're looking for people who are willing to do night shifts. So people who are, make sure you are okay with doing night shifts before you go ahead and apply. 100 positions based out of Bangalore, up to 7.5 lakh is your CTC that they're offering. It's a position for international sales specialists. People looking for building up their career in sales, go ahead and scan. There is a URL in the chat given to you. Great. So everyone who's asking, saying that, what is it that is there for me? I have the next one, which is in IT, which is, please go ahead. It's the advanced Java programmer. Again, looking for freshers. Again, based out of Bangalore. This is Signivis Technology Private Limited. The CTC is 3 lakhs. Again, they're looking for anyone who has passed out in 2021 or lesser. That means people who have passed out in 2020 are not eligible. People who are passed out in 2022 can apply. Any technical graduate. They're looking for problem solving, critical thinking, computers, electronics. So these are the people they're looking at. Go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen. There is a link that has been posted for advanced Java programmers in Signivis Technology based out of Bangalore. All right, can we have the next one, please? Okay, we have K-12 Techno Services. It's a pan-India position. So this is anywhere across the country. They're looking for business development managers. Any bachelor's or master's will do. But what is important is they're looking for good communication, good marketing skills, sales skills, people who can communicate well. These are the people they're looking at. It's a pan-India position. 50 plus positions are there for this particular job. Scan it. There's a link in the chatbot for all of you. I'm going to hold on to it for another. All right. Okay, we have Edeco India. Edeco, everyone knows it's a fairly big company. It's a category A company. Adobe InDesign is the job position that they're looking for, based out of Chennai. Again, any graduate is what they're looking at. They're looking at active listening. They're looking at flexibility, critical thinking. You know the brand already, so I don't need to tell you anything about that anymore. But for people who want to read a little bit more, I'm going to put it across here and hold it for another minute. Yes, please go ahead and apply. Freshers can apply. All these links are there for you in the chat. Go ahead and apply. All this information is available on the job listing platform. And for everyone who says they're not getting any job positions, they're not getting any interview calls, this is what is there for all of you. Go ahead, start. All right, so great. Sir, we've been able to bring some of the jobs to the students that are there. I wanted to, while you are here, we want to take full advantage of that. I wanted to just, on behalf of the students, ask you, what is it that's something that these students can do to prepare themselves for, the corporate world? Something that you think can be a really game changer for them.
All right. I think, 1.5 years back, I published a small, note on my LinkedIn profile. So an MBA graduate came to me that he is looking for the job. So this is kind of, he was kind of a good guy, no doubt about it. And he's he entered my cabin actually to have the discussion with me, like, that's the thing. There are three major things I'm missing with him. One part is basically the energy level, what you carry actually when you are talking with other people. Right. So if you are so dull face, if you are so, dressed not properly, need not have the very high quality dress something actually, but your dress should be neat and clean. So plus the way you enter with the body language saying that, hey, I am actually for you. I'm waiting for this opportunity quite some time. So that kind of a smiley face, if they come up and entering, when you're entering maybe any room, anywhere, actually any talk, that means 50% of your success on your pocket. Your energy level is very, very important there actually. So if you feel that
the people who say your energy walks in before you walk into the room.
Yeah, now that's very much important there. And keep the smiley things. Nothing is because the person who is going to interview you, he is not a lion, tiger, nothing. He's also a human being. You're also a human being. And he's not a police person at all. He is not going to hit you anything, not to this thing. But yeah, the job what you ask for is only discussion, nothing else in that. They may ask some questions. You need to demonstrate that you are fit for it. As simple as that. first priority. Second point, whatever they mention actually in their CV, they should be at least 80-85% know what it is. Know what it is actually. That's very much important. One of the example actually 2 years back, I had been to one of the campus actually to hire the people. The one candidate name called Akshata. So two and a half years back. And she has gone through and she got selected also by end of the day, actually nothing. My question in the last minute, actually in the HR question, when I asked, what is the importance of your name? Basically, Akshata is used actually in most of the time in the most of the functions actually there. We try to mix with, kind of kumkum and rice and all. We call it as Akshata, which is used for a very, very important person, kind of an activity, whichever we do it, right? So whenever you go something also, you use it. That's a very important thing actually, which her name was carrying. And she was quite struggled. Akshata is Akshata, simple. Luckily, that after that 2 years, she came, entered my cabin. Then I asked her the same thing. Actually, do you remember me? I asked her this question too. That time you struggled. Do you know now? She went and asked her the same day night with her parents. You named me as Akshata. What's the importance of Akshata? That means any small thing in your CV can be create a question for you. So you should be ready with what I mentioned in my resume. That's very, very important to know that.
Very valid point, sir. Very valid point.
Point 3, make sure that you read your CV 3-4 times. Don't carry the Xerox copy. It should be very neat, clean. It should be either you print it or maybe sending it to anybody to the soft copy, email, WhatsApp, anything. It should be clean and neat, readable version. I use the word readable because most of the people will use it different formats to prepare the CV, which is a colorful. We don't want the colorful CVs. It should be readable version. Sometimes you use the font, 14 numbers. Sometimes you use the font as 9 numbers in the CVs. It is kind of a distracting to read the CVs properly. Either it would be a standard one. So with using all these things, these 3 tips will make you to be successful.
These are hygiene factors, sir. I agree.
Complete actually. So it's a kind of, the person who is interviewing, he don't have the time to read all those things completely. But when he glances it, it's easy to read. Then it's a kind of, hey, let's talk to this candidate. Let's try to test this candidate. So that's the way it is, it's all up in your hands. Before I conclude, a small story I remember, it may take 2 minutes. We are all basically kind of, passed to the primary school. There was in a rural belt, one of the school was there, kind of 5th standard was going on. And there were, break time basically. 2 students were playing in front of the ground.
Right,
10 minutes break time. Yeah. So the 2 students were very, very naughty in that 5th standard. During the play, when they're playing in the break time, they caught a small bird. Very small bird it is. So they caught it and they hold it like this. I just tried to show maybe my hand there. They hold it like this. Inside the bird, actually, there's a bird. Right? So their intention is, as soon as the bell rings, they want to go to the classroom. They want to ask with the teacher a question. Either this bird is live or dead. Okay. The teacher says by any chance, right? This bird is live. They want to just press the hand and make sure that the bird is dead. If the teacher says bird is actually dead, they want to open the hand, make sure that bird is alive. Their intention is basically to make actually the teacher is, kind of and teacher's answer is wrong. Luckily, unluckily, bell rings. They enter the classroom as usual practice actually there. As soon as the teacher enters, teacher, we have a question for you. And teacher saw this kind of students in the last 10 years. So it doesn't matter. Okay, what's your question? And they asked, I caught a bird that is in our hand. So is it bird is live or dead? Teacher observed for a minute and she was thinking about, very serious, the teacher, very smart teacher. Salute to the teacher for that answer also. So other than, my thought is here, other than live or dead, is there any other answer in the table? Is there any audience want to maybe answer this? I don't know, really, kind of thing. One is dead is the answer. Second one is basically the live is the answer. Other than these 2, is there any out of the
box? There is a third answer.
There is a third answer.
I'm sure.
There is a third answer actually. I'm seeing some chat box is coming. No bird, scared, something. No, nothing. The bird is in the hand. This matter is very correct. No doubt about it. but people are trying it really. This is the very nice things you people having who are trying to answer, right? That's very much important. That's called as a risk taking. I try to answer. That's a risk taking. You take the risk. Nothing wrong in that. All right, word is there. So the answer, my time is over there. So I'll answer that. What the teacher answered. Teacher said basically, it's all up in your hands. You want to make sure you kill the bird, that's in your hand. You want to make sure that the bird should be live, that's in your hands. Same message, career is in your hand. You want to build up your career.
That's a great understanding. I mean, I hope people who are attending get the value what he's talking about, rather than trying to blame the system, blame the entire thing, call things which are calling things out which might not be in your favor. It's all in your hand to make it work for you.
You're all young. You can win the whole world. So that's kind of, you need to put your effort there. You can do it. It's all up in your hands.
Fantastic. I think that's great last words, sir, for the session today. I think our audience has benefited from what you have shared today. I really wanted to have a longer session, but for the paucity of time, sir, we want to also take up some questions that people are, asking. So, sir, I have a question, which is this a gentleman called Mr. Kundan. He's asking for PHP jobs. Would that apply for the job that you're looking at?
Glottouch?
Yes.
Is he looking for the PHP developer something, or he wants to handle maybe the PHP things?
That is what he's written, sir. So he's asking, is there any job for PHP?
PHP devs, we have certain jobs, but entry level is quite difficult. We need the job PHP developers who may be close to 4-5 years experience. That related, we do have certain openings for PHP devs.
So the website troubleshooting engineer position that Glotouch has opened, I think the person will learn PHP as part of that job. And if you are hiring freshers for this job, sir, I think this guy can at least apply for this job and maybe get a hands-on experience as well if he doesn't have any.
Yeah, there are chances to learn PHP. There are chances to learn HTML, CSS related, and the understanding of the databases, understanding of the servers, understanding of the customer service. These are all part of this website troubleshooting engineers. We try to give a solution to every website. Basically, we're all hosted in our server. There is any challenges relating to that. It may be simple email configuration they need to do. It may be simple, actually, kind of password they need to set up. How to do that? Even that also we train them actually in the early stage of their career.
Great. So I hope you've got your answer, my friend. So there's one more question, so I'll take this one. There's a lady called Ritika Nandi who's asking, is TCS NQT test only for IT background? No, definitely not. It's open for IT as well as non-IT. Please go explore the link that Manoj has shared. You will get all the information on that that is there. So there are multiple questions that are coming up across. Do we have a Python job? Do we have, multiple jobs that are there? Yes, we have all the jobs. Please go explore the job listing platform. All the jobs are there for you. So don't worry, you'll find something or the other for yourself there. Manoj, are you there? There is a question that I'd like to get an answer from you.
Yes, Jyoti, please.
There is someone who's asking, saying that what is the acceptable percentage of NQT? Is there something called as a pass percentage of NQT?
As of now, we haven't seen that trend, Jyoti. There is nothing called as a pass percentage. But yes, if at all, if the students are looking for any top rated, corporates, Cat A companies, yes, there is a cutoff. They only look at people with at least 60% cutoff.
Okay, great. I think I've answered people who have written my NQT scores are not showing. If you still have a concern, there is going to be an email address that's going to be put up in the chat. Go ahead, share the email there. people who are saying that I'm not getting the job, interviews, or I'm not getting visibility to the jobs, please go ahead and send us the email on that. If your email is not updated, or if you're not logged in that email, it will be difficult for us to share. But otherwise, like I said, on a daily basis, we keep on updating the jobs that are there. There is someone who's asking, saying that there is Harika who's asking, I am a BSc Stat. Can I get a data analyst position? Please go ahead, search the. Okay, so I'll answer two questions in one answer. You can search jobs by positions, by geographies. So people who are asking Hyderabad jobs, Pune jobs, please go ahead and search, put the location on the job listing platform. You'll get all the jobs in that city or in that location that is there. All people who are asking for position-based jobs, Python developer, please go click. There is a drop-down. Go choose the position that are there, and you can search for jobs that way. So I'm not going to address each of them separately, but I'm trying to address as many of them in a more holistic way. There is.
Okay, so I'll ask that to Manoj again. Manoj, there is someone, Satish, who says that I am unable to apply for the glow touch position. It is showing select one location. Can you answer this question, Manoj? Maybe for the benefit of many others who may be facing a similar issue, or just for the clarity of Satish.
Is it glow touch?
Yes, he says glow touch. He's probably scanned it right now.
Okay.
And he's been trying to apply. Let's, Manoj, if you want to show some slide or the the browser, maybe you can do that as well.
I'll do a live this thing for the benefit of everyone. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Makes sense, Manoj.
I hope you're listening to this.
So students, when you come to this portal, I think the screen is visible. Yeah. So when you come to this portal, tcsion.com, as we have discussed already, please log in with your credentials. I have already logged in with my credentials here. Okay. So after logging into the credentials, click on the jobs column. Okay. And when you scroll it bit down, you find here, find jobs. Click on that. For example, if you're trying to apply for this glow touch opportunity, sorry. Achha, I have already applied for this. I think that is the reason it is not showing for me. Instance, I can show you for any other job. I'll show you in my dashboard. I can actually see that I've applied for this particular job. Yeah, you can see website troubleshooting engineer. I have applied to this job today itself. While Satish had this concern, I've applied to this particular job. You can see. So I'll just, for the benefit of everyone, I'll show you like how to apply for the jobs. So click on jobs and then go to find jobs. So if you have any preferences, you can click on more filters and choose whatever filter you want to apply. And for example, if I want to apply for this particular job posted by Questcore, I'll simply go here and say apply. Wait for some time, please do not be in a rush, or refresh the page. Yeah, it's asking you for a couple of options. For the glow touch cutting, it was also asking you whether you want to go ahead for Mangalore or Mysore. So from the dropdown, you have to actually select that location. And also for the resume part, do you want to go with the existing resume which you uploaded on the rich profile, or do you want to upload a new one? If you want to upload a new one, click on upload new one, and then say you have to upload a new resume and then apply for the job. Or if you want to use the same resume which is already there in the rich profile, say that use resume from this profile and then say apply.
Great. I think that's fantastic. I think this solves all the problems people are asking.
Yeah. Thank you, Manoj. And there is another question from Jyotiraditya. It says, do we have any MERN stack jobs? I think we saw that in the list, but we did not bring it up in the slide today. But yes, definitely there is a MERN stack job. There are some MERN stack jobs available on the job portal. You can just go and visit the portal and you will find some. Any other
like I said,
questions? I have a question from Ajay.
Yes,
Jyoti,
please.
it says, what is the eligibility criteria? I think we've already covered that. Then Ritika says, is NQT only for IT background? I think you've already taken this up. Arushi says, can NQT help working professionals also?
Of
So
course.
NQT, yeah.
And the
So,
NQT can help working professionals as well as freshers. However, there is something better for working professionals which actually measure your proficiency, which is the National Proficiency Test. My suggestion is you go explore the page. You will find that to your benefit more than the NQT. Though NQT is equally good, but I personally feel for professionals, they should go for an NPT more than an NQT.
There is a question from Yash Patadia. He says how to prepare for the exam. I think we've covered the syllabus there when Manoj was covering his slides. So maybe you can check. You can come back to our Jobinar, the next one, and you can get those details if you've not heard it properly today. Sameer Sheeth says, what are the opportunities for non-IT students? Sameer, I hope you've heard all the opportunities. They were a good mixed bag for all the IT and non-IT that we've shared today. Bharti Negi says, I have a 4-year gap. What should I do? Bharti, it'll be great if you can go through some TCS iON learnings as well, learning programs, and then give your NQT or NPT wherever you suit, whatever suits you, and then apply for jobs. And since the way you saw today that there was one job which had eligibility starting 2021 freshers, maybe there are certain other jobs which can, capture your case as well. So please have a look at the job portal, register there, and do that. I think we should end here. We are already 7 minutes above the top.
Great. Thank you so much, Mudita. And I cannot close the session without thanking Mr. Srinivas. Thank you so much, sir, for joining in today and sharing valuable insights more than anything else. The audience was looking for those, positions that you've opened up for all of them from GlowTouch. Thank you so much for joining today, sir.
Thank you. Great opportunity to address this, and also strengthen our relationship with TCS iON. That's a day today, ever rememberable, actually. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Srinivas, and thank you, Manoj, for joining in and sharing, taking us through the entire journey. Most of all, thank you, audience, for joining in. I hope we've been able to give you at least a direction for your career to kickstart. Keep coming back for more such opportunities that are there. Signing out for today. Thank you, everyone.